Good afternoon, TV lovers, and I trust that your lives are both high definition and three-dimensional. Today I'm here with Samsung's new 8000 series TV, which, as you can probably tell, is quite the looker in the company's new range. The 8000 I'm here with is the company's 55-inch model, and were you to contemplate buying one, it would cost you £2,500. To buy it, that is. The contemplation is free. You might also be seeing this video on the Samsung 7000 series review. That's because those TVs are identical apart from some slight cosmetic differences. We slightly preferred the look of the 7000, but we're still blown away by how incredible this 8000 is. What we like most is this tiny edge bezel. On most TVs this is made of a gigantic chunk of unsightly plastic, but here it's crafted from an aluminium style material. The LCD panel extends really close to the top and sides, more so than we've ever seen before, and that is an engineering challenge because it's much harder to make a TV with a thin bezel as strong as those with chunkier ones. But Samsung seems to have managed it, and it's reaping the rewards. It's fair to assume, though, that this thin bezel has had its part to play in the recommended retail price. The TV features a host of pretty awesome features. There's Wi-Fi built in, which allows you to get online and start using these social apps like Facebook and Twitter. There's also a Skype application that allows you to make video calls as long as you buy an optional webcam. If you want to catch up with TV, iPlayer is included, with the promise of more similar services in the future. You can also access LoveFilm's streaming movie service or buy films from Ace Tracks. There's even a web browser built in, but using it with the remote control is something of a pain in the fingers. As you'd hope, there's the usual connections on the rear of the TV. One of the HDMI ports can carry audio back to a compatible AV receiver. And it's also worth pointing out that Samsung has included both Freeview HD and FreeSat HD tuners in this television. Now that's really great if you're a TV addict who wants the maximum possible choice of free channels. There are numerous improvements that Samsung has made to its 3D range too. For a start, the glasses are now synchronised via Bluetooth. This is a good thing because it makes them more power efficient and use fewer batteries in their lifespan. But it also means that looking away from the TV no longer means you lose sync between the glasses and the TV. Now that's not a major leap forward, but it's still a bit of an improvement. It's also slightly clearer now when the glasses are synced because the TV can pop up a message on screen to tell you. Glasses are one thing though, but what about the 3D quality? Well, the great news is, not only is this Samsung's best 3D LCD, but it's also the best 3D LCD we've ever seen. The most important improvement is that crosstalk is greatly reduced, and that means that 3D films have greatly reduced ghost images. And that's something that generally affects LCDs quite badly. But what, I hear you ask, is the general picture quality like? Well, good news here too. HD TV and content from Blu-rays is outstanding. The clarity and colour, as well as the detail, are exceptional. And we're very impressed by the TV's ability to handle different picture noise levels and produce an image that's highly configurable to the taste of the viewer. For example, if you don't like film grain, then the TV can easily dispense with it. If you're looking to smooth out the motion from Blu-rays, then the TV can do that too. Now, we don't approve of removing the unique look of movies, but it's not our TV, and we love the fact that you get the choice. Freeview looks decent too, but the 55-inch screen does mean that images can look a little bit ropey, especially on some of the lower bandwidth channels like ITV2+1 and ITV1+4, or whatever they're called. Freeview HD improves the situation a little, but we find those signals can be a little overcompressed too. Sound is a surprise though. On most thin TVs, the internal speakers aren't up to the job of producing a decent amount of sound. And while we doubt that Samsung's ability to handle really bassy explosions, for day-to-day listening the speakers are actually very good. This came as a surprise to us, but we're pleased to see that the company is aware of the problems from older models and is working hard to fix them. For Blu-ray and 3D, this TV is one of the best you can buy. The price is high though, and we can see a lot of people opting for cheaper models. However, the wealth of configuration options means this TV will suit an enthusiast too, so we think it's got a bright future at the top of the market. For CNET UK, I'm Ian Morris, and this is the Samsung 55UD8000.